In this week's parasha, it speaks about the olive oil which was used to light the menorah. The Gemara Menachos tells us that there were 3 grades of olives, grade A, B and C. And within each grade there was 3 levels. So there was A1, which was the highest quality, A2, which was somewhere in between, and A3, which was the low level. And the same for group B, there was B1, B2, 3. And same to group C, there was C1, C2 and C3. Now the ones we can use for this mikdash is the top of each group. So from group A you can use A1, from group B you can use B1, and from group C you can use C1. The question is, it doesn't really make sense this, because A2, the medium level and the highest grade, is still a lot better than the best in group B. And if we can use the best in group B, then the second level in group B, B2, is still going to be a lot better than the best in level in grade C. So how does it make sense over here? We're not really using the best, we're just using the best of a category. How do we understand this? An answer is given that not all people are the same. We all have different qualities, we're all in different brackets. Sheleima says that Ner Hashem Nishmas Adam, a man's soul is Hashem's light. The menorah, the light from the menorah, is a lesson, is a teaching for us. And what's the message? That we have to be the best we can be. If we are in category A, we have to be the best. We can use it for this mikdash. If you're A1, that's good. If you're in category 2, if you're in B, you might not be as good as the second tier in the A level, but you did the most you can. You reached your potential. You were the best in grade B. And same to C, even though it's not as good as B. But because you were the best of group C, you were C1, that's what counts. And that's the important message from the menorah. We don't all have to be the biggest Gadol Hadar, but we have to know our potential. We have to know what we can achieve. And with that, we have to try our best to reach our potential and try and do as much as we can to utilize all our qualities which we have. And this is why, even though A2 might be a lot better than B1, it's not about what's better. It's about us doing the best that we can do. Tonight is Purim Katan. Purim's a time of achdus for the Mishloach Manos, the getting together. If you remember this message, this will help us have unity and not look down on other people. Just because someone might not be on the same level as you, he might be the best of his level. He's trying his best with his qualities. Just because we might be in a high level, we have to look at ourselves. Are we the best that we could be? And that's the message from this week's parasha. We have to remember that we have to become the best that we can become and not the best someone else could become. You should all have an amazing Shabbos.